Have you ever looked in the mirror and completely fallen in love with yourself? That's how I felt when I slipped on that costume. It was cathartic. It felt like I finally found the real me, and I was jubilant.
Did you keep that on even after you were done shooting?
I never took it off. I still have it on. I have it on underneath what I'm wearing now.
Now, did your wife see you wearing this while you were shooting, and what did she think?
My wife hated every aspect of the way I looked in this movie. It was not a turn on in any way, shape, or form for my wife.
What was it like the first time you saw yourself in the mirror with the crazy Steve Gray extensions? Like,
orgasmic. Yeah, I had a joygasm.
Had a joygasm?
Yes, I did. It was a tiny little squeak that started in the pit of my belly and came out. Eee, I like it.
Did any of your friends or family catch you with the wig while you were filming?
You know, they saw pictures and they were very intrigued. They were like, wow, that's a cool look, man. And I went, no.
Well, we had a great time. I have to say, for the first time ever, I had the easiest costume. Usually the girls have the tricky costumes, but the boys in this film had the crazy wigs, and they wore velvet and sequins, and they had to shave their chests and tan themselves to deep golden bronze. So I have to say I got off kind of easy.
The first day on set, I took a picture and I texted it to her, and she just, I think her response was something like, "Oh my God, really? This is what you're gonna look like for the next few months."
That's crazy.
It was fun. I mean, it's so ridiculous and so silly, and the guy is just a preening peacock of a human being. He's very, very egotistical and self-centered, and so I just figured that's the way someone like that might express himself on a public stage. The funny part of it is driving around and they'll look up and they'll see this billboard and they just laugh, you know, "Dad, look at that wig, that looks ridiculous." But they also get it, you know, they just get that it's a job and it's make-believe, and I'm just playing this pretend guy.
I am such a huge Steve Carell fan. I love The Office. I've never missed an episode of The Office while he was on it. I just wanted to work with Steve, you know, since I discovered him. And to be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get this role, but I wanted to audition because I wanted to read with Steve, and that could have been it for me, and I would have called it a great day and a great opportunity. So to get to be in the film was kind of insane for me. All these people are my heroes.
Olivia is effortlessly funny. She's subtle. She's a really good actor, so everything she does is based in character and comes out of a situation. She's never trying to be funny, which I think makes a huge difference.
Well, she's a tough girl, you know? She's a tough girl, smart girl, beautiful girl. You know, she's got it all going on. Yeah, so she's pretty much steered clear of me.
Well, I think he's sort of a genius, for starters. He is very unique because no one can do what he does, and no one even comes close to doing what he does. And when you watch him work, it's fascinating, honestly. And it's hard sometimes to be in a scene with him because all you want to do is watch. And you forget, oh, I have to be a partner in this. I have to be in the scene. I have to be responding to him. And all you really want to do is sit back and kind of marvel at what he's up to. It's remarkable.
Well, there's a certain amount of improv, but you know, you do have a script, and it's a well-written script. And you know, John Daly and Jonathan Goldstein did a great job with the script. So, but for myself, you know, I'm always adding, and you know, and it's good to do it with people that are loose, you know, and love to have fun in the moment.
Like there was one scene that Jim and I did when he arrives to go, Steve and I did when he's arriving to get into the hot box, and I tell him to change his clothes. And that was all improv, that conversation was improv. But I didn't think they'd keep all of it. Because Steve's so good, because everyone's so good, improvising is a joy. It's like dancing with a really good dancer. They make you look like a better dancer. So I benefited from their genius.
The perks are being able to say, Boy, I loved Steve Buscemi. We should call him and see if he wants to do Anton, and that then he's in the movie, and that I can say, oh, you know who I would love for the casino owner is James Gandolfini. I'm a huge fan. I wonder if he would even consider doing this. And then we hear back he's in. That to me is the greatest perk, to have this wish list of people who you admire and think are great, who then, you get to act with.
People will love Burt Wonderstone because it's hilarious and silly. It involves so many of everyone's favorite actors, and it's got a lot of heart, and it's just fun. I mean, there are many movies that you can go to and just have a really good time, and I believe this is one of those movies.